Yeah, what's good, y'all? What's going on, man? It's Marquis, aka Cevere. What is good out there, music world? We are going to Newcastle, Pennsylvania to go visit Skip the Kid. You got another beat tape, mixtape, slash project. I don't even know what he calls these, but I enjoy them. You know, their projects, albums. They kind of sound like the mixtape era in the 90s. He mix and masters like, old samples of, people's rap voices and such. He puts classic verses with his music that he's created, instrumentals like. So it reminds me of the 1990s mixtape era, kind of. What you guys think? And Skip the Kid, let us know what these are. Are these albums? That's what everyone's, the DSP is going to score them as albums, right? Are they mixtapes, albums? Let us know. This one's called Call It Whatever You Want. And this is a series. Now, if you know Skip the Kid, he does series of things, like series of mixtapes, series of, albums, series of, he just does these series. So tap in, man. You got a lot to catch up on. This was released September 18th, 2025. It's about 14 minutes. Um, yeah, the first one's called CIWUM Intro, which is call it whatever you want, of course, the intro. A mixtape of solid samples utilized by underground vet Skip the Kid. The intro sets it off. Suge Knight soul music. That's what I'm getting. Suge Knight soul music. Number two is Make You One. Starts with the Dark Side of Khaled, DJ Khaled, and turns into an optimistic go get your dreams accomplished type of record. Like that's what I'm saying. He mixes these. That's why I gotta say it's more mixtape than album. But these joints are fire, man. Number three is No Drums slash Westside Mini Mart with Aunt Kelly. Loving the titles of these cuts too. The 2 for 1 songs hit different. Skip does these 2 for 1 songs. Basically he mixes an instrumental here, then it mixes another instrumental, just kind of flows into the other. That's a 2 for 1 record. He's a master of this, man. So No Drums, Westside Mini Mart featuring Aunt Kelly. The 2 for 1 songs, like I said, hit different. You got Severely Yours, artist Severely Yours on the No Drums song, and then Aunt Kelly, he's on the Westside Mini Mart side, and Aunt Kelly, he's at the Westside Bodega when he's flowing, he's rapping like Severely Yours, which is me, right? I'm Severely Yours, and Skip uses my voice once in a while on some of his projects. So he utilized my voice on this particular album like 2 or 3 times, I believe, and this is one of the records. But yeah, he does it well. That's what I enjoy when I hear my voice on his music, because I know it's gonna be a solid backdrop to my vocals. Number four is Told You featuring Jazzy Lion Man. Shout out to Jazzy Lion Man, another great producer. Skip is allowing the records and the features to speak for his hands. Jazzy Lion talking that I told you so. He's like, I told you so. Listen, most producers speak with their hands, like a DJ. That's what Skip the Kid does with this music. Like he'll take samples or voices of someone saying something that he wants to say. So Listening Club. Number five is all new. Skip the Kid continues to create dope boy magic on the wheels of steel. Shout out to Max's Cat. And the reason I say, shout out to Max's Cat, period. But, the reason I say shout out to Max's Cat, because I started looking at the album covers, right? And you look at a lot of Skip the Kid's album covers, where is Max the Cat on each album cover. Like he'd be on, not probably all of them, but majority of them. It'd be, it's a little picture of his cat somewhere, and it's like where's Carlton San Diego, or where is Waldo? Like where is Waldo? Probably where is Max the Cat? Right? Like you gotta find him, right? Number 6, Pray to slash 1/8. Vapes and Mixtapes featuring Jules Clay. What a title. First rapper that blessed Skips, now look for sound. Jules Clay talking his shiznick. So this is the first rapper that blesses, the actual. Oh no, because Aunt Kelly rap. And can't. Why am I saying see? Oh, this is for a whole song. That's what I was saying. I was basically saying because like when Aunt Kelly rapped on number 3, it was a little short joint. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first solid record. Got Jules Clay, the artist, on there, rapper, and he's talking to Shiznick, and of course he blesses another Skip beat. And shout out to Jules Clay, because Jules Clay was the first rapper to introduce us to Skip the Kid and be blessed on a Skip the Kid track, pretty much, for at least rappers I know about. Number 7 is Backstab Bitches. Watch your back. In this industry, there are some backstabbers and scallywags. More gorgeous, soulful music is coming from the speakers. Let's go to 8, My Way. Most of these are just like 1 minute, 1.5 minute, tracks or instrumentals from Skip the Kid. Him experimenting with his sound systems, right? But they're dope. Number 8 is My Way. If I had it my way, my voice would bless various Skip tunes. I'll stay humble on the time he utilizes my vocals. Another fall-like track. This is like a fall-like autumn track that gives him praise without my highlights. Like he's talking and speaking with his, with his hands. Whatever he's pressing the buttons and finding samples and finding these vocal performances or just highlights that he believes in. He this is what he feels. He's telling us through his music how he feels. Number 9 is Summer's Over, an organically show of love, and Skip the Kid at times uses my vocals. I love that when he does that. Yeah, because I organically show love to this dude. This guy's a real great producer. Like he's not somebody like, listen, never received $1 from this dude in my life, but he's genuine, and you can tell he's a loving guy. He's a good friend of mine, and we worked together in the past. We worked on an album together. He's just a good guy. We worked on an album together, and and I'm grateful. So grateful for Skip the Kid, man, and so grateful for his movement and what he's doing. And I don't review all his stuff, but when it's something I love a Skip the Kid project, I'm on it. I'm reviewing it, and it's not being biased because I'm cool with him and he's cool. He's a great producer, beat maker, engineer, all that. You know what I mean? He uses great samples, and puts it together well. This is what music's about. Number 10 is No One Like It and slash Enough. So 2-for-1 record again. Skip's famous for the 2-for-1 mixtape magic music tracks. This joint is no different. Number 11 is Want to Go featuring Aunt Kelly. Aunt Kelly's return, mixing West rap with Skip's East Coast soul. I want to go to a Skip the Kid concert. Last track, Town Mall Pizza. Skip leaves us with some boom bap heat, teasing rappers. Palette. We need bars on this. This is a posse cut track, number 10, Tall Mall Pizza. We need some rappers on Town Mall Pizza. 2025, Skip the Kid music. Come on, y'all, we out. Skip the Kid. We out of here, man. Shout out to y'all. Just go support, man. Love each other, man. Go love. Go just love on something. Man, people supposed to love on something. You're supposed to have a mate. You're supposed to be loving. People crazy out here.